Hi, welcome everybody. I'm going to show you my setup real quick, but I want to show you a couple of clips from this past winter to kind of allay some of your fears about chickens in the winter. You'll see that really it's nothing really to worry about. Good morning, Lucy birds. You like the snow? I don't know. I don't know if that's a happy sound or sad sound. These guineas were just squawking away. I don't think they like the snow very much. I think they're kind of confused. That the last time I had all these birdies inside of this coop and I locked them in for that one day, I should have locked them in there for a couple days, because now I'm trying to get them to go back in to the chicken coop where it's nice and warm and dry. There's the Lucy birds. Get ready to go up into the tree for the night. Yeah, they go up one by one, like trying to test out the area, I guess. So they got 3 up so far. See? Oh, look at that. Lucy bird. We got extra snackies for you. She's thinking about it. Trying to get them. And you ended up outside. Good morning, Lucy birds. Oh, good morning. Oh, how are you? Lucy birds. Have good sleeps? Oh, where are you going? Oh, you want snackies? Trying to use our cat here, Mr. Neckotums, to rustle up a guinea hen. It's worked for 4 birds, but not so far with this one. Come on, Lucy birds. Go inside. As you can see, we've come a long way from that, but let me show you what we do to protect our food, protect the chickens, keep the water nice and warm, or at least unfrozen, and how we give them a place to sleep so it's comfortable in the winter. So stay tuned. So here's our little thumbnail here, and that's our waterer. It plugs into a regular electrical outlet, and then this is one of the many little fire extinguisher balls that we're going to be hanging up and setting in the coop. Also, you can see we have our little food holder. We got a couple of trash cans. We just use little rubber bungees and sunflower seeds and food in there. And this is our little baby chicken coop. We had a lot of little babies over the last couple of years in here, and they do just fine. We end up plugging in. Sorry, I had to run into the garage to grab this, but this is a little hatching plate. And if we were to get chickens again here in the fall and keep them over winter, we would just have that in there, run the electrical cord through one of those holes, and that's plenty enough heat for the little chickens. That door's kind of busted, but we had chickens in here last year without any problems. We just kind of plussed up on the hay, and they did just fine. Now for the bigger chickens though, they need a bigger house. And this is what we're starting with right at the beginning of fall. We will be getting more straw in there. We got some eggs to collect, and we'll be unblocking that door. But that stump is actually where we put that little water. And as you can see, we have our electrical cord coming right through there. We also have another anti-de-icer plate or gizmo that we've used in the past, but we don't need to use that because we have the new one. So I want to get this done and set up, and then I'll bring you back in so you can see what the actual final setup is, so that this video isn't too long. So just give me a second. So we've got the water system set up, and I wanted to get a visual shot of the height of the water because this is not exactly even. So before I start trying to do like an ultra awesome mega leveling job, I just want to see how much that drops over the next hour or two. I am going to let these chickens in though, now that I've cut these straps. I don't know if you know, but chickens are known as a self-leveling system. So they'll go in and they'll knock all this stuff down. Should only take 1 bale for this entire area because that's all it took last time. But I can always come in here and just add little handfuls of straw or hay later. So let me get the chickens back to work here, and I'll bring you in once I have my little fire extinguisher balls hung up somewhere. Maybe there. Hi, Lucy birds. There's nothing funner than a new bale of straw, huh? I know, it's super exciting, isn't it? Look at that. Ooh, we get to slide down. Yeah, but you guys are looking to escape, aren't you? Huh? All right, I'll leave you to it. All right, have fun. Bye-bye. Oh, And here we are. It's been about 5 days. We got our little fire extinguisher balls all kind of tied up and hanging. I don't know if the height really matters, and I'm not really sure how effective these are going to be, but it kind of does make me feel better knowing that if there is a fire in here, this thing will explode and spread that powdery fire prevention stuff everywhere. It is an ABC fire extinguisher. It's got that powder in it. So it's nice, a little bit of peace of mind, and basically a thing that kind of begs to have a fire. I mean, you got a bed of straw. We've got that one bale all spread out. We got some more to spread out, but I wanted to block that little door out for the little birdies. And it's been 5 days, like I said, and you can see how much the water has dropped. Even though it's kind of at an angle, it hasn't actually like leaked or anything like that. We have it unplugged at the house. We have an outdoor plug. We have that unplugged because it really won't start freezing for another 6 weeks really here in Indiana. But it's nice to get it all set up before we need it when it's still kind of warm. So all these little birdies, I actually thought they were slowing down with their egg production. They have, but really it's been 5 days, and this is how many eggs they've produced. So I don't know, 20, was that 6 by 4, 24, 28. So that's about, 7 eggs a day, 6 eggs a day, something like that. For 10 birds, it's pretty good. So let's go in here. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with all the straw in here. There's our little door thingy. We ended up getting some extra squash and some pumpkins from a friend of ours. So we kind of just threw these around in there. I don't know if they really like the squash. They have been eating the pumpkins, as you can see over there, but I don't know, just kind of just an extra thing to do. Not that nice place to put a little bit of extra waste for food that you can't eat. But like we have these bales, and this really should be enough to give a nice coating for the chicken run itself. We just kind of cut these free, and the birdies can spread it out however they want. I was thinking I would get another load of straw because and try to reenact kind of like a perch system, because I do like to sleep outside. But I think this will be just fine. Like I said, we don't have that harsh of winters here. I mean, it does get to -30 for the last 2 years, because I've been tracking it because I've had birds. -30 wind chill in January, and then it's still pretty cold in February, but it doesn't get that low of a temperature. So we're only the second week of November. We're still outside, just with a kind of a long sleeve shirt on, and the birdies are still laying, so there's enough sunlight. So we're kind of just, slowing down for the rest of the year. I pretty much used all the straw bales that I have, and I'd rather just not have any more for the rest of the year, because even if I ask a couple of my contacts, they might not have any. So I think it's probably a good time to say goodnight to these kind of projects. I do have a couple more videos coming out. I wanted to showcase the end result of some pruning. I've done a couple of shorts on my peach trees. Hello, birdie. I've done a couple of videos on the shorts on my pruning of peach trees, but there's a couple of pears and a couple of apples and some other ones. I'd like to show what a more severe kind of pruning cut and how that resulted, and then the results of like a less harsh, ambitious cut, because there was actually a pretty big difference in the trees that we have. So hopefully I'll come up with that video and maybe another one or two, but other than that, I'll track how these birdies do over the winter, and whether they actually sleep inside the coop with all that beautiful straw and their nice water, or if they're out here sleeping on top of hay bales or not. So, well, I hope this video helped. I'm gonna get back inside and get some homework done. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.